Yo, welcome. For those of you who know me, that you know that I've been working on this project or building this project called Nucleo. I'm an AI engineer amongst a lot of other things. And so today I wanted to walk you through just a quick overview of what Nucleo is, but I want to give you the behind the scenes look at kind of the architecture, the code, all of that stuff. Just so you can know how a little bit how the sausage is made. I've loved this project here because I've learned so much about AI behavior, engineering, and all the steps in between that makes a good, a good AI application. Has just been from this one building this one fundamental project, and it's really taken a life of its own. It's had some people from different parts of different communities working on it also, which means they're providing to the RAG database, etc. And it's really just became something very cool. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, let's go. So first off is, of course, this is Nucleo, and it has a RAG database, and you can add to this RAG database. It has some features here, which is the prompt engineering, the speed research. You can watch the other videos to kind of get the overview. And let's see, I always like this is always a cool little, all right. And so we'll fire it off. You have this, you can set these different modes and such, but that's not why we're here. We're gonna look at the code here, but I just wanna show you real quick what it looks like. You have the side panel here. You can join our AI community. Anyway, this is the outputs, nice, beautiful outputs. And so other tech stuff is, it was built on, this Nucleo was built on Gemini. So it's Gemini products, which means Google Gemini. And yeah, that's kind of it. So we'll get into the code here after we do a little demo on a visual. Let's see. Thank you for joining me today on my non-live stream. And let's go ahead and switch this over. Wow. All right, yeah, as you see that it cooks some great graphics. That was the whole point. But anyway, let's move on to the code. First, let's take a detour to my GitHub here. So this is my GitHub. I go by sample bias. Check it out. And Nucleo is here, obviously, and it's obviously a repo you can access. With that, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the README file. All right, which is here. Here we are on the good old README. And so Nucleo is an advanced cell biology and molecular biology research assistant powered by cutting-edge AI. Anyway, it's that's what the goal is. So that's what the system prompts have all been. So it's an agentic workflow, meaning it has multiple agents stringed together, and all of these agents have specific system prompts, as well as the ability to retrieve from a custom RAG database that has been curated by myself and some others to make sure that it's going to get the best outputs, right? So you can see the function of Nucleo from some prior videos that I've made. And I have been through a whole gambit of different models that I have used, from Quen to Kimi K2 to DeepSeek to Llama to different Mistral. And so these need to be updated. This README file needs to be updated because now we have landed on just Google models. But I don't know for how much longer, because it looks like, and then here we have this embedding model, all mini L6 V2. So this is kind of like the technical stuff, but there has been a kind of a change in the way Google does things, I guess, and I'll get into it probably in a later video. But anyway, and so probably going to migrate away from that. So, and then I want to actually evaluate some models that are like less known, that have less hype, but are actually really good models, and I have some in mind, which I'll keep for next time. Okay. Anyways, let's divert from that and go directly to the code right here. So we're going to pop this window up, and I'm just going to orient you. So maybe you can check on this side of the screen here. So that would be the left side, I guess. I don't know. It's and because like the camera is mirroring things, I'm not sure what side you're going to see. But anyway, you can see that this is the breakdown of all of the agents. And all the documentation that is part of Nucleo. Now it's a private project now, but I plan to open it up for open source contribute via open source here very shortly. I just wanted to make sure that I would clean up this code because it's really ugly. But like, for example, this is like your main app file, and I don't know how many lines. We got lots of lines of code here. And here's your agent base here. So we got our search agent because we have access for Google Scholar and a light web search. Here's our database agent, config agent, base agent. There's this, and then let's look here. And that is that. Let's see, citation utility chatbot. So we have our main chatbot agent, which is 4,000 lines of code, which has kind of been a great kind of base. All of these agents are just been, I've been working on this for a while now. So, and then for a while, like especially when you're using AI tools to develop. All right, this is the toolbar that evaluates the RAG retrieval. They would always make these markdown files, which are like activity files, which is cool. So, but it seems it got out of control for a while, and so I had to kind of tone that down, because every feature that you fixed doesn't need to have this like gigantic markdown file. I mean, probably does because people like that documentation, but me, I'm like, I think that it's too much. All right, well, anyways, Google Scholar agent, and that's kind of it. I just wanted to give a little background. We got MongoDB. We use Pydantic. That's the tech stack. Basically, all the Google models, and it's a custom architecture. The development of Nucleo started prior to like some of these SDKs that were developed. Yeah, see, like, this is a bug. I gotta fix this. That keeps happening, where it outputs this like latex format, but it's not grabbing the formatter. So anyway, yeah, this I've learned a ton by just building this project. And the thing is, once it got to a point where it was like good enough, I was like using it for everything. Like I use it now as like, so like if you're a researcher, or if you're interested, if you want to build an AI assistant for like the line of work that you do, yeah, you should build your own. You're going to learn a ton about AI. You're going to learn actually, you're just going to learn from, like, for me, I come from a data science background. So it took me from data science to almost full stack developer, because you have to, and this is hosted, so you can check it out if you want. It's at Nucleo.chat, Nucleo.chat. And once it's an open source project, which I'll probably do here very, very shortly, is make it open source so other people can contribute. But in the meantime, head over to my GitHub and give me a follow, give me a star on something. I don't know. But otherwise, peace and hair grease. Ciao.